ये धरती हमारे लिए माँ समान है। जैसे माँ बच्चों को खाना खिलाती है, वैसे ही ये धरती हजारों करोड़ों देशवासियों की पेट भरने का काम कर रही है।
You can take a potato out of the field to the plate, but without having to do anything, which I think is beautiful. 30,000 to 70,000 pounds of food per acre, and it's pure food.
All right, can you give me a clap? Just, you say your name, just for the editors so they know.
John Halverson with Black Gold Farms. My great-grandfather, Hallie Halverson, was a bank teller in the small town of Forest River, North Dakota. He ended up with about 10 acres of land, 10 acres of seed potatoes, and that was the first potato production that Black Gold had. And we've been growing potatoes ever since. We still own that 10 acres of land. You know, most kids spent their summers playing Legion baseball. My brother and I spent our summers harvesting potatoes in Missouri. For planting, how do you feel about this field?
I think it's coming along really good so far.
What do you got going on under the ground? Healthy root structure.
Oops. Yeah.
Ooh, lots of stems. I like that. I feel fortunate that we were brought up. I mean, we've done everything that there is to do on a potato farm. And I think that's helped give my brother and I both credibility, because they know that we've been a part of, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears.
नमस्कार, मैं अविनाश गणपत घोड़ेकर और मैं खेती करता हूँ। पिछले 10-15 साल से मैं खेती कर रहा हूँ और अभी खेत में शुगर केन, जिंजर, मैरीगोल्ड। जब खेलने जाते थे तो पिताजी बहुत पीट देते। खेलना कूदना उनको ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं था, वो खेती के काम में हमें लगा देते थे। इससे ये फ़ायदा अभी ये हुआ कि हमें शुरू से ही खेती की बहुत सारी जानकारियाँ मिली। उसकी वजह से हमें अभी सर हमारे पास एक 5 एकड़ ज़मीन है, वो हम इधर लोकल मार्केट में बेचते हैं, उससे हमें कुछ नफ़ा हो जाता है, मुनाफा मिल जाता है उससे। क्योंकि शुगर केन हार्वेस्ट होने में 16 महीने लगते, 14 से 16 महीने लगते। उस पीरियड में हमें कुछ उससे हमारा जो रोजी रोटी है वो चलेगी नहीं, तो बीच में हम 2-3 महीने के अंदर उसमें इंटरक्रॉप का इस्तेमाल करके थोड़ा बहुत उसमें सब्जियां लगाते।
We have a potato farm in Live Oak, Florida. We have a farm in Rhodesdale, Maryland. Here in Winnemac. In southeast Missouri, we have 2 farms actually. We have a sweet potato farm in Delhi, Louisiana. We have another farm just north of Sturgis, Michigan. In the Brooks, Minnesota area, we grow russet Burbanks for French fries as well as chip potatoes. Is that everybody? All of them? Being a multi-site operation, you know, most farmers get to plant 1 crop a year. We get to plant 10 or 11 crops a year. So the speed at which we can learn with good data is that much faster. The evolution has been fast.
Well, these satellite images are really useful for us because they allow us to look at the overall crop health and the canopy strength.
I was wondering, like a spot like this, probably reckon some kind of a pest stress could be contributing here.
Because yield is highly correlated to how green and robust and vigorous the crop is. It tends to inform us about how far that crop's going to go in the season and what our yields are likely going to be on the other side.
It's amazing to me that I feel pretty confident that I know what's going on. You ask me about a field in Florida, and I feel pretty confident I can tell you pretty well what's going on there without having set foot in it.
पहली बार मैंने जब क्रॉपवाइज ग्रोवर ऐप इंस्टॉल किया तो थोड़ी बहुत दिक्कतें आ रही थी। हमें सही जानकारी मिलने लगी। जैसे हमें कोई परेशानी हो फसल में तो हम उसका फोटो कैप्चर करके तुरंत अपलोड कर देते हैं। और उसका एक खासियत ऐसी भी है कि हमें 24 घंटे सही जानकारी मिलती है। जैसे हमें रात को कुछ फर्टिलाइजर सकते हैं तो हमें पहले ही पता होता है कि अभी 10 दिन बाद क्या करने का है, कौन सा फर्टिलाइजर छोड़ने का है। उसके बाद तो हमें अलर्ट होने से ये होता है कि हमारा जो काम का नियोजन है वो हम सही से कर सकते हैं, तो उससे फायदा हो जाता है।
You know, anybody can grow potatoes, but to be able to have a team do it successfully and satisfy customers with repeatable high quality performance, it doesn't happen by accident. It's hard. Growing potatoes is hard. Our customers and their product on the shelf at the retail level, that's a big deal for people around our farms, our people that make this happen, to be able to get a bag and open it up and say, yep, I did this. And I know a lot of people around our farm with great pride go home and say, hey, kids, Daddy did this. And that's really cool.
भविष्य तो अच्छा ही है खेती में। अभी हर लोग में जब फसल खिलती है तब किसान का भी चेहरा खिल जाता है। जैसे किसान अनाज उगाता है तो लोगों को पेट भरते हैं। एक प्रकार की ये सेवा ही, देश की सेवा ही, तो उसमें मुझे आनंद है। तो खेती को भविष्य अच्छा ही है। अभी खेती में